They stood on my doorstep with plastic smiles and hands full of guilt. Mom held a pie. Dad had that rehearsed, we're still family look. I didn't yell, didn't cry. I just looked at them and said one sentence. You made your choice, so live with it. The silence after that felt like a funeral. Except this time, they buried me before I was ever dead. It started with a will. Theirs, updated behind closed doors. I found out by accident. A cousin mentioned it. Didn't know your sister got the house and the lake cabin, she said casually. I froze. I laughed at first, nervous, awkward. No way, I said. They wouldn't do that. But they did. Everything, property, savings, the heirloom jewelry even my grandmother promised me, signed over to my sister. Not split, not fair. Everything. I didn't confront them right away. I let it simmer. I smiled at family dinners, nodded when Mom said, "You've always been so independent." I watched my sister flaunt her new car, bought with money that should have been ours. Not once did she ask if I was okay. She never needed to. She already knew. I started looking through old photos. Birthdays where she got the gifts and I got the chores. Graduations where she got applause, I got silence. They didn't start favoring her in the will, they just finished it. But I wasn't going to beg. That's not how I move. I waited, observed. Let them think I was fine. Then I started pulling strings. Step 1, I changed my number. Quietly, no big family text, just disappeared from group chats. Step 2, I closed my side of the shared bank account they helped me open in college, one they'd quietly continued using. They'd gotten too comfortable. Step 3, I unfollowed them all. No dramatic announcement, just digital silence. I became a ghost. That's when they came knocking. A week after I found out, like they felt the shift, like my distance suddenly threatened their control. They came with warm faces and cold motives. I opened the door, let them speak. Mom said, "We didn't mean to hurt you." Dad added, "We just wanted to make sure your sister was secure." I stood there, still as stone, then said it, "You made your choice, so live with it," and shut the door. But they didn't walk away. They took it public. The guilt trip came through Facebook first. Mom posted an old photo of us, captioned, "Family isn't perfect, but love heals all." Relatives started reaching out. "Talk to your mom. Life's too short. You're being dramatic." Even my sister posted, "Being the favorite is exhausting sometimes," with a laughing emoji. Clever. They wanted to frame it as me abandoning them, as if I'd thrown the match. But I didn't light the fire. They did, years ago. I just stopped putting it out. So I let the mask drop. I messaged the cousin who told me, sent her the legal documents I pulled, the revised will, the transfer deeds, the dates. Then I sent screenshots to my godmother, the one who helped raise me when Mom needed a break. Then to my uncle, who always asked why I looked tired at family parties. No context, just facts. The silence from them? Beautiful. The noise from my parents after? Predictable. Mom texted, "How could you do this to us?" I replied, "Funny, I was wondering the same." The phone stayed quiet after that, until last week, when my sister reached out, said she didn't ask for any of it, said I was hurting Mom's health, said I should just come back. I almost laughed. They gave her everything. She can carry that, too. Sometimes revenge doesn't need fire. Sometimes it's just truth, placed in the right hands. They wrote me out, so I erased the role I used to play. The loyal daughter, the peacekeeper, the afterthought. Now, they get to sit in the echo of their choices. They gave her everything, and now they get nothing from me. Not my voice, not my time, not my forgiveness. Justice doesn't always look like courtrooms and cameras. Sometimes it's just a closed door and the sound of someone walking away for good.